This year for Christmas, I am gifting my daughters a thrifted dollhouse that I am going to renovate. We are going to start those renovations today. I may or may not ruin this house. Luckily, it was only $10. And my daughters will probably like it whether or not it looks perfect or not. But we are going to do some experimental things that I haven't seen being done. Probably have been. I'm not the first to think of this. But I am planning to renovate the outside. I'm going to keep it pink, but not the way that it looks right now. And then I am going to be doing a renovation on the back side for all the rooms. I'm going to include a clip of what I drew out and plan to do with the other side with all the rooms. But today we are going to be focusing on painting the exterior white. I know that sounds crazy, but we have to prime it. And then we are going to paint some of the inside white as well to prime it for some extra good stuff. And hopefully I don't ruin this house. So that is what we're going to start with today. Okay, we are about to see if painting this dollhouse either ruins it or makes it so much better. I think it's going to be a trust the process kind of moment. We are going to cover it in primer and see how it goes from there. I am so nervous. Like, oh, what if I ruin it? It doesn't need to be perfect because this is just the under base, but oh, already getting on my table. What a shock. I'm gonna come through with a smaller paintbrush and get all those other areas. I have to remember that this is for 3-year-olds and they are not going to care that much. So I don't have to be perfect. I just need to get it done. If you're paying attention to the roof line, you're not playing correctly, so I don't care about that whatsoever. We have finished the first layer of primer, which may or may not have ruined the house. So we'll find out as I continue to do more layers and get through the process. Right now we are going to head to pick up the supplies that we need to move on to the next stage once the primer is done. So we are going to see if I am about to ruin this dollhouse or not. I have not seen anybody do this. I assume people have, but I wanted to create kind of a brick-like exterior for this dollhouse because it's a very cheap manufactured dollhouse. And so I bought this cookie stencil on Etsy that's supposed to be for cookies, and we are going to try it today with spackle on our dollhouse to make it a brick exterior. I've never done this. I also did not buy putty knives, so we are really experimenting here to see if I ruin this house. If we end up making a mess, then I will just make the house a stucco house, I suppose. But I wanted to see if this would work, and we are going to experiment today. So let's get to it. This feels just like icing a cake, and it is rather fun. I thought it would be more stressful than this. It's actually quite relaxing. We are just doing a very thin layer. impressed with how legit this looks right now. Okay. What I'm nervous about is I can't do the same section because the stencil overlaps. So I wonder if I'll have to wait. Shouldn't have done that, but that's all right. Okay. But hey, that's looking pretty freaking legit. All right, it is almost 10 p.m. and I got through most of the stenciling of the brick. There are a few spots where I can't really fit the stencil, so we are going to have to cut it up tomorrow, which is going to make me so sad, but it was $5. And I don't plan on doing any brick things in the future because this is kind of a pain. It's fun. It's like forbidden icing, but it is quite a bit of work. This is about 2 hours worth of work right here, and I didn't even get all the way done. I'm gonna have to think of something of a solution for these top triangle pieces because there's just no way that I'm gonna be able to get the brick up in here really. So I can probably get around most of the tight spaces around here by cutting it into strips to kind of create, but these I'm gonna have to come up with a solution of some sort. So I did what I could during my lunch break and got more of the smaller sections of brick laid out. But now I have these spaces along the edges that I can just not reach with the stencil, with the knife. And so I'm not quite sure what to do with that yet. I'm thinking either of stuccoing around it to make kind of like a German smear kind of thing, or putting in some like wood accenting. I think I'm gonna go with the smear, but I'm not positive, so I just haven't done it yet. I might save that for the end. I was looking forward to painting this entire outside pink, but that might have to wait until the last step at this point. So I think what I want to do is focus on my plans for the inside. So we're going to turn the house around and start doing some rooms. I overwhelmed myself this morning by watching all of the Dollhouse videos that I could find, and there's just so much that you could do with this. I have to keep in mind that this is for 3.5-year-olds and not for an 8 to 10-year-old child. So things that are not breakable. So I think I'm going to stick with cardboard and toilet paper rolls and other things to build the furniture, but I might go a little bit crazy and build some bookcases, but we'll see. We'll see how this all goes. We'll see how tired I am after doing the floors and walls and the outside, and we'll go from there.